Cerams, ka jums vēl neesam apnikuši ar saviem braucieniem uz Dinamo, bet es esmu pārliecināts, ka neesam apnikuši, jo mums ir ko stāstīt, un mēs labprāt dalāmies ar jums. Un, darbie draugi, jūs jau atpazināt, ka šoreiz uz Dinamo brauksim ar mūsu kanādiešu spēlētāju, ar Reece, Makeju, Scarlettu, ko mēs zinām jau no pagājušās sezonas, un godīgi sakot, man ir liels prieks, ka arī šogad viņš pārstāvēs Rīgas Dinamo komandu, un vismaz pats Reece tā teica, ka viņam arī ir prieks atgriezties atpakaļ Rīgas Dinamo komandā. Short beginning in Latvian, do you understand something? No.
Yeah, almost all of it.
Almost all of it. Reece Scarlett is back in Riga, so Reece, I'm truly happy to meet you here and at the airport and drive with you to the Dinamo together now. What about you? How do you feel?
I'm happy to be back. I love the city of Riga. I love the guys, and it was a no-brainer to come back here. I really enjoyed my time, and looking forward to a better season.
Yeah, this is the thing. Let's not talk about the last season.
Yeah,
let's looking forward into the new one. And what kind of feelings you returned in Riga?
I was excited to hear about Sergei Zubov as the coach. Know of him from watching him play hockey back in the NHL, and big fan. So I was excited about that. And then we just kept bringing back some good guys, and then kept signing some imports. Seems like we got a lot of skill, a lot of opportunity to win some hockey games.
Do you know some of the guys? Today, yes, of course, we just came from the team meeting, yeah. But before?
I knew Hunter Shinkarik. We played hockey against each other since we were young.
Oh.
And
at least last season he was in a Kunlun.
Yes, and I've been talking to Frank Corrado over text message since we've both signed there, so know both of them.
They ask you some things about the Riga?
Yeah, I asked about the city, the people, and like I say to everybody, the city is super friendly for North Americans in order to speak English and have an easy transition. It's a beautiful city, and it's easy to transition to come over.
What are those most important questions? Of course, you got the experience by spending the season last year here in Riga, and let's say the most important questions from Shinky, from Corrado.
I think
what are you curious about when you come to the new spot, new place?
I think it has a lot to do with how are the living situations, how's the city, how's the organization with dealing with people, with helping you out. I think those are some of the questions that a lot of imports have when they look to sign somewhere.
Perfect. We'll try to do our best just to feel them, you, everybody, just like real in second home Riga. Can we call the Riga second home for you as well now?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah. How many those second homes you have got during your hockey professional career?
I've spent 4 years in junior hockey in one city, so I had a billet family there. I'd say they were definitely a second family to me. Spent 3 years in Albany, which is New Jersey's farm team in the American Hockey League. I felt like I was very comfortable there. And then I spent 3 years in Texas with Dallas' farm team. That was in Austin, Texas, which may in fact be my favorite city in the world. It is a beautiful city, very lively, and just a ton of fun.
What do you like most in Riga then?
I like old Riga. I like the old buildings, the architecture, the history. I think it's like I said, a very beautiful city, and I really enjoy walking around.
All right, back to the hockey. What are you expecting from the new season?
I expect to win.
It is.
I think we should be able to compete.
We all are hungry for that. Yeah.
I'm ready to win some hockey games. That's basically all I'm looking forward to.
Now, today, we already are at the starting line and ready to jump in and to sprint for the new season. What kind of inside feelings at the moment you have for upcoming season?
Just excited. I'm excited to get going. I'm excited to start skating and getting to know everybody a little bit better. seems like we're going to have the opportunity to get really close as a team, and I think that's really going to help us.
Last year we didn't have a chance to talk like this, to go to the Dinamo, just because of all those restrictions regarding the pandemic time, the COVID-19, and a lot of spectators, of course, they know that Reece, Scarlett are second year in the Riga, but actually they know you just as a hockey player, and that's it. Maybe you can introduce yourself a bit more. So where are you from? When did you start to play the hockey? About your family and stuff like that. Open those private curtains, please.
Okay. Well, I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
It's not French-speaking region.
No, it is.
Do you speak French?
I grew up for the first 4 grades of elementary school in a French immersion school, speaking French, learning French. Since then, I've forgotten most of it.
But let's say if Emile will talk to you on a French, would you understand him?
I might be able to understand 5%, 10%.
Okay, interesting.
I could battle, but that's about it.
All right.
I started playing hockey basically as soon as I could walk. I started to hold a stick, and just like any Canadian kid, learn to skate, learn to play hockey, and then you're off and running. I have a older sister. Mom and dad. Everybody still lives in the Edmonton area. In the summers, I love to golf. It's one of my biggest hobbies. And I've been getting into a lot of woodworking and furniture building while I'm home, and I think that's something that I would like to do as a career after I'm done hockey.
Oh, nice.
So that's a quick little insight into me.
Perfect. Okay, I asked that question to other guys, but I know your answer already before the question. Would it be possible to Reece, Scarlett be another sportsman?
I think the only sport that I could possibly have a chance with is golf if I tried hard enough, but probably even then it's such a tough sport to be consistently good at. But I would love to give golf a try if I could.
All right, and besides the sport hobbies, what do you love to do when it's off season or if you have some free time?
Yeah, there's the Rocky Mountains that are within a couple hours of Edmonton. My family grew up camping, going to the mountains, being outdoors, and so I still enjoy doing that. My girlfriend and I, we go camping a couple times a summer up in the mountains, and like I said, I enjoy golfing a lot. And
actually, about the golfing, have you a chance to play some golf here in Riga?
I have not. I've talked to Larry about trying to take a couple of us out if possible. Because I know Larry's a big golfer, so
Larry, Corsi, I think too.
Yeah, hopefully we get a couple days where maybe some of the Latvians could take us out and show us.
All right. So, what's your favorite dish, meals?
Tough to say.
What do you think about Latvian cuisine?
I enjoy the variety that we have here in Riga in terms of restaurants. I think my favorite probably is a classic taco, a hard taco. And I don't mind a spaghetti and meat sauce.
All right. And during the season, all the time, the pasta, salmon, and chicken. Pasta, salmon, and chicken.
Exactly.
All right. The same. That I love this question. Let's imagine that you are home alone. You are alone in the dressing room. What kind of music can I hear when I'm opening the door?
A little bit of a lighter folky sound. I'm a big fan of Mumford & Sons. Always have been. So any sort of music that's sort of like them, with a little bit of folk, a little bit of acoustic guitar.
All right. Does it matter for you what kind of music the DJ is playing during the games?
No.
You're focusing not on the music.
Yeah, I try not to focus on the music, but when a good song comes on, I do notice it. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of routines or I don't know, traditions before the game or are you superstitious?
Not overly superstitious, no. I think it's just finding something that works for you and sticking with it.
What's your routine before the games?
Nothing too special. I think just laying out the equipment the same way, taping the sticks the same way, obviously.
And what's happening if you haven't done like this?
just feels a little bit off. I don't know if it really affects anything that happens, but
anyway, that cares.
In your head,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem right. So you definitely try and do things the same way every day.
How you played with a stick that is not seeming right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Be like playing with a stick the wrong way.
It is?
It would
Doesn't
be.
matter, let's say, your side, your like a flex, your curve, everything, but that's not your stick. Could you feel it?
Yeah, you can definitely feel
Fuck.
it. Yeah.
That's your weapon, actually.
Yeah.
It is like, yeah. All right, the new season very soon, and in the team meeting, the GM said that hopefully we will start with spectators in the stands in Arena Riga. What can be your actually wish for yourself this season, for whole Dinamo Riga organization, and of course for our fans who are hungry as the wolves for the victories, for the good games, for those emotions that we will try to bring back to Arena Riga?
Yeah, like I said, I'm just here to win. I'm ready to win some hockey games. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I feel like I do. I have a pretty good feel for what the coaching staff will be asking of me, and I will do whatever it takes to win. Whether it's playing penalty kill, blocking shots, chip in offensively when possible, and playing in a steady defense style of play.
Jersey number the same as the last year?
I think so, yeah, 24, I think.
24.
Yeah.
Is there some story about the numbers you're choosing?
I always grew up with number 7, and when I went to my first year of professional hockey in the American Hockey League, I was 34, and actually the trainer sort of looked at my name and the number, and he didn't think it fit right. He said it looked a little off.
Like a Scarlett 34?
34. He just said it didn't look right. And so he switched me to 24. He thought it looked better. And
Wow.
I trusted him, and ever since then, I've stuck with that number. So I have to give a little nod to him for that.
Perfect, nice. 24. My godson is playing the hockey too with the 24,
Oh,
just
yeah?
because his dad played with the 24.
Oh, nice.
That's the big story about the 24. Does those numbers matters?
I think
Let's say this season I would give you the 74.
I think it would definitely just feel a little awkward. But at the end of the day, you don't see the number on the back
It is,
when
yeah.
you're playing the game, so you don't really notice it.
Perfect. Scarlett, thank you very much for the talk. We missed that last year. I enjoyed this year, and really wish you and all of us way too much better season as the all 7 previous seasons altogether.
Sounds
So,
good.
let's do it.
Let's
Thank
go.
you. All right. Nu ko, draugi, vēl viens brauciens ir noslēdzies ar Reece Scarlettu, un vēl viens mums ir priekšā. Noteikti mēģināšu kādu dienu atbrīvot sev un noķeršu Neri Ališausku, jo ar viņu arī mēs kopā esam spēlējuši, ar viņu esam runājuši, bet par viņu es pieļauju, ka diezgan daudz interesantas lietas vēl nezinām. Tā kā turpinam sekot līdzi un brauksim uz Dinamo vēl. Čau!